Tony D and Little Jones asleep on the couch, and this is a screenwriter's rant on My Husband Hired a Hitman, a thriller movie by Tubi that's absolutely free. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 14, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, the premise of the movie is there's this couple. The wife has the job, and the husband is starting a business. It's not going well, and she's making all the money, but he's a jerk to her and complains that she doesn't cook and clean, and he's home all day doing nothing. So she finally breaks and says, I want a divorce. And he talks to his friend one day, and he's like, I have no money. I can't get a lawyer. She has the house in her name. I'm going to be on the street. And his friend suggests, well, why don't we kill her for the life insurance? So he hires the hitman to kill her. One problem is the wife turns the tables on the hitman somehow. And I'm not sure if she talks to the hitman and recruits him, or what, but she basically somehow fakes her own death, at least regarding the husband. She somehow stages the death here. I guess she gets the hitman's phone or talks the hitman into helping her. I can't tell which. So the husband thinks she's dead. And I guess there's a police investigation. Then the wife haunts him like she's a ghost. So she wires up the house and sends him messages on the mirror and tries to get him to confess, which he doesn't do. And I guess the police are investigating, and they're saying she's missing, and he's pretending to find her. Eventually, however, it spirals out of control, and she decides she has to kill him. So, interesting. Seems to be going that way. And then she tries to kill him. Hell hath no fury like a woman who was nearly killed. That's not bad. It's not a bad premise, because there's a lot of interesting possibilities here. It's a little difficult. I'm still having trouble figuring out what happens to the hitman, because that's kind of key to the whole thing. But so first act, they're in a troubled marriage. She asks for a divorce. He decides, I'm going to hire a hitman. Hitman attempts to kill her, doesn't succeed, and then she fakes her own death. Now the husband thinks she's dead and is being haunted by her, and she's trying to get her to confess, him to confess. But it doesn't work, and then in the third act, she decides she has to kill him. It might be that at some point in the movie, he figures out she's alive and figures that since everybody already thinks she's dead, now he can kill her himself and not be a suspect. So that's the danger there, right? Like if the police somehow establish that she was dead, either via the pictures she sent, and I don't know, maybe the hitman lies to him because he wants to get some money out of the husband. I don't know. So it's kind of an interesting one shot, right? You couldn't do a sequel of this. And it's shot well. It seems to be, realistic. It's not overblown like some of these movies are. It's just a sort of a meat and potatoes kind of movie thriller. And then probably the climax is the husband and wife fighting to the death. How does it end? It could end with I don't think it'll end with the wife dying. Definitely not. She's the main character. She's the good guy in this, so she's going to survive. The husband might die, and then possibly the wife goes to jail at the end. Like, that would be the darkest possible ending. They both get the bad end of the stick. It may be that the wife isn't as good as the trailer portrays her. It may be that she tricks him in some way, and he is killed, tricks him into the highway and he's run over, or tricks him into going in the wrong building and a bunch of gangsters end up shooting him, something like that. But there's a lot of ways you could go with this. So I kind of like it. I mean, this is, and it's kind of a low bar because it's free on Tubi. So what do you got to lose? You want to see a movie, you want to see something different. This is a bit of a different pitch. Now, the title's a little on the nose. I kind of don't like the title, but I can live with it. They're just trying, very meat and potatoes kind of movie. This is the kind of movie we're doing, where a husband hires a hitman, and we're telling you right in the title. I kind of like it, but I kind of think it's a little too pointed, but I can live with it. Let's read the write-up. When a greedy husband seeks a hitman to murder his wife and get her money, she will stop at nothing to fight back and seek revenge. See, that makes her sound a little meaner. So maybe they both die at the end. Yeah, that could be the ending. They both go at it and they both end up killing each other, or they both end up hiring another hitman and then they both die, which would be kind of weird, right? Like, say the climax of the movie, they're fighting it out, and they nearly kill each other, and like one goes back to their house to get another gun or more ammo, and there's another hitman, and like kills the husband, and the wife is like, haha, I got you, and then she goes back to her house, and then boom, there's another hitman there. Like, that could be the ironic ending the movie makers are going for. That would be a cool way to end it, I have to say, where they both kind of die in some ironic way. Now, the only other thing I would pick apart is, why did these two get married in the first place? But you know that story. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan, somewhere in the house. I will be at Armageddon Brewery tonight from 6 to 9. In Somerdale, New Jersey. We're doing Jersey Devil trivia, and I will be doing my talk during the course of the evening on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.